Hello guys and welcome back to another video. If you're new around here, then my name is London Hustle and you join me on day number 5 of the 7 bikes in 7 cities in 7 days challenge. And today we are in the city of Birmingham. That's right, Birmingham is the second most populated city in the whole of the UK, just after London. And it also got rated one of the most dangerous cities in the UK as well. I think it actually ranked above London in terms of danger. So hopefully we don't run into any trouble today. It's just hit lunchtime. I'm online on Deliveroo and Ubereats. I honestly don't know how we've got so lucky with the weather. Look at this, can you guys see that? The sun is shining in the distance there. Oh my god, what's this area? This is cool. There's like a whole water feature here, a massive building in the background, beautiful. Oh man, I do enjoy coming to different cities. The bike we're on today is the ADO Air 20 Pro. This is probably one of the most unique bikes in the whole series because it's actually a small fold-up bike. Getting it on the train this morning felt like I was lifting up paper. It felt so light. But yeah, we'll see how it goes in today's video. Yesterday in Liverpool, I was so exhausted. But today I'm feeling a little bit more refreshed. My face feels so puffy though from how tired I am. Hopefully today's going to be a good day. And will Birmingham be the first city we get a tip in? I can't believe we've done 4 cities now. Still not a single tip. Here we go, we are getting our first order in Birmingham today. It's from a place called Zacaulo Fresh Happy Mix. £2.94, let's accept it. Hiya, is that 4659?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. That's great, thank you. Such an easy pickup for the first one. Walked in and it was ready straight away. Oh, even better, look at this. The customer's only 0.7 miles away, which is going to take about 4 minutes. Should be a nice easy one to start off the Birmingham day. Hi mate, have you ordered? Is it Julius?
Yeah, Julius.
Yeah, cool. Can I grab the code please?
Code 56.
56, thank you. There you are, mate. Enjoy. You too. And there we go, first order in Birmingham is now complete. It was a really easy one to start off the video. Nice customer as well. He lived in an apartment complex, but he came downstairs to me. I have delivered in Birmingham in the past, and I know in the city centre there's quite a lot of tall buildings where people live, so we might have to spend a bit of time trying to find apartments. I hope you guys are enjoying the Birmingham episode so far. This is just a quick reminder to let you know that there's still tickets available if you want to enter the raffle to win one of these electric bikes. Tickets are just £2. The link for that will be in the description down below. And if you are someone who likes to do the lotteries or scratch cards, then the odds for this are way better. So if you want to have a chance to win an e-bike for just £2, check out the link in the description below. I'll also come and deliver you the bike, so you don't have to worry about coming to collect it or anything like that. Now let's get back on with the video. As you can see, Birmingham here also has trams. We're going to have to watch out for those, make sure we don't get hit. But something else we're also going to have to look out for is the tram tracks. The bike we're on today, because it's a small bike, also has small tyres, and I think the wheels can actually get caught in the tram tracks. So whenever we're going across or riding down the streets with the tracks, we're gonna have to be real careful not to get stuck in those. But a benefit of having small tyres like this is when you're on tarmac like I am now, this bike just zips along. It moves so freely, and I'm hardly putting in any effort to move, which is a really nice feeling. And because of how light it is as well, as soon as you pedal, you go. It's really cool. Yeah, this bike only weighs 18 kg. I think it might be the lightest in the entire series. Oh, another order coming through now. Oh my god, it's from the exact same place. Look at that. This time it's paying a bit more though, £5.10. I'm not sure if that's good for the distance or not because I'm not familiar with the area. That's great, it's still early, why not? Let's do it. Hiya, back again.
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I knew the customer was going to be further. I didn't know they were going to be this much further. 18 minutes it's saying. Last customer was 0.7 miles, this one is 3.2. How much extra is it paying? Like £2 or £3 extra? At least we get to explore a bit more of Birmingham. So you can see the tram tracks on the ground here. You've got to be real careful of these. It's pulling me right through the city centre here, which looks very busy. I feel like everywhere we've been has been so busy all the time. I don't know what's happened. I feel like people have just multiplied. There's so many. Birmingham is the second most populated city, like I mentioned earlier, so it makes sense. I think Birmingham's also home to the largest Primark in the UK. It's this building here just on my left. Never actually been in there, but I think I read that somewhere. This can't be right. It's taking me into a shopping centre. Or is it taking me down here? It's a little bit unclear. I'm going to go through here. Oh my god, this looks cool. Look at this.
But it felt like it just had
What a view that is. This is where this bike excels. Flat ground, nothing in the way, apart from people. Just bomb it down. Though I don't actually know how to get down. Oh, here we go, there's a ramp. We've got some sort of market here as well, an outdoor market. Where they sell in eggs, fresh fruits, and knock-off clothes. It's quite big actually, it goes all the way back there. I wanted to say a massive thank you for all the support on this channel recently in this series. You guys seem to be enjoying it so far. I tried to go to as many of the cities as you recommended. Obviously, when you're getting more than 7 recommendations for city, I can't do all of them. But throughout the year, I'm going to try hit some of those cities you wanted to see me in if it didn't make it into this series. Oh, this place is cool. Look how much graffiti's around here. Everywhere is just full of graffiti. Ooh, this roundabout looks busy. How are we going to do on this? Come on, give me an opening somewhere. We're going for it. There is so much traffic. So much traffic out here. I think this is Birmingham City's football stadium up here on the left. Yeah, it is. We've managed to tick off quite a few football stadiums in this series. We've still got a couple more cities left, 2 more actually. So maybe we'll see some more along the way as well. Tomorrow's episode and the final are 2 of the most requested cities I've ever had. The final I think is definitely the most requested city, and we've got a real special bike for the final. I can't wait to get on it and use it, but you're gonna have to stay tuned for the last episode to see that. Oh my god, I feel like I've been riding forever and I'm still 7 minutes away from this customer. I'm so far out of the city centre. Everywhere I've been riding, I've been seeing little takeaway shops like this. So hopefully once we drop this off, we can be back onto another order. What's going on there? What is he beeping at? Oh, they're all at it now. Oh, bumpy. It's bumpy here. That's one thing about this bike. You've got to watch out for the bumps in the roads, because if you hit one, you really feel it. Oh yeah, there you are. Can I grab the code, please?
Oh, sorry.
13. Perfect, thank you. Can you guys hear that? Silence. Oh my god. We're so far out of the city centre. It's so quiet around here. Lovely little street, lovely weather as well. And after dropping off that order, we're now up to £8.04 here in Birmingham. My plan now is to probably head back in the direction of the city centre. Most ideal thing is if I got an order from a restaurant around here that took me back into the city. It happened in a previous episode, but it's very rare that that happens. I'm not sure if you guys can see that on the camera, but there is a massive dark grey cloud looming above the centre of Birmingham right now. That looks like it's ready to come down any second now. So is today going to finally be the day where we run out of luck with the weather? I've got my jacket on, so even if it does, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And it might actually increase the amount of orders we get. So to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind if it rained. Oh my god, I just turned the camera on because we're bombing it down this street up to 40.789. Can we get 41? 41 kilometers an hour on this little bike. That's impressive. We're back at this massive roundabout now. I've noticed Birmingham city centre quite bicycle friendly, but as soon as you come outside of the city centre, not so much. It's a little bit difficult to ride around here. You can really get a good view of Birmingham city centre from here. And how far away we still actually are. Google's telling me still 7 minutes from the city centre. Unfortunately, we didn't get an order come through. I'm not sure how well you can see my map from the angle you're at. But around me right now, there's just nothing on the map. In the city centre, it's dark purple, so I have no doubt as soon as I get in there, we'll get ourselves another order. It's just a bit unfortunate that we had to go there and back and only get paid for one direction. As soon as I got back into the city centre, I'm getting myself an order, and it's a double this time, £8.77. My God, it looks like a far distance, but that's a high paying order, £8.77. It's picking up from Wasabi and Tokyo, and it's going up into the area of Soho. I might be tempted to do it, you know. I'm very tempted. Screw it, why not? Let's do it. Oh, actually, second thoughts, no, I'm cancelling it. I've just seen where the pickup locations are. It's actually inside the train station, which is a little problematic to get to, and it's going to take us a while, so let's cancel these ones. That didn't take long at all. We're now getting an order in from Oakberry Acai, but it's inside the Bullring. It's just not an easy pickup, otherwise I would do it. I think I'm in the wrong part of the centre, because right behind me is the Bullring. Look, if I turn around, you guys will see, look, literally here is the Bullring, the bull is just there. So of course it's going to give me orders from inside when I'm close to it. And he's got the other side of the high street, because that's where all the restaurants are that are out in the open. I know some of you might be upset that I didn't take any of those orders, but we're in the middle of lunch, and I don't want to be wasting time looking around a huge shopping centre or having to go inside of a train station to pick up orders. Oh my God, look at this. Yes, is this what we're going to do? Picking up from Wingstop and Five Guys, which are both outside. No, you know what? Because of how busy it is, I'm going to try and take orders that are keeping me in the centre, because if we have to do what we just did, we're going to be going all the way out and riding all the way back in and only getting paid for one way. Whereas if we can stay in the centre and just keep zipping around with orders, I think we're going to make more money that way. It's a risk, but let's see if it pays off. This is exactly what I wanted. Look at that. £3.10, right next to the restaurant, customers in the centre. Yes, please. Look at the line for the coffee shop there. Very busy. Here is Zambro. Oh, wants to give me an additional from Banana Tree. Only £1 extra. No, thank you. Oh, yeah. 1844. Thank you. This is exactly what I wanted. Look at that. Only 1 mile away. Saying 7 minutes, but I'm sure we can get that down probably to 5. And when we drop it off, we're still going to be in the city centre and near all the restaurants. Here we've got Spider-Man playing the tin can. Sometimes I think Birmingham's weirder than London. I'm a little bit confused because Google Maps is taking me this way, but this looks like it's a building. What's it? The ICC, the International Convention Centre. Can I ride? I don't think I can ride through here. Pardon?
Are you going for delivery?
I am, yeah.
What's the address?
No, it's not here, but Google Maps is taking me through.
It's easier for you around the building.
Around side.
It's got lots of steps.
Okay, no worries. This way or this way?
Depend which address you are going.
I'm going out here into the left.
Left, yeah. So it's go on your right.
Yep.
It's easier than turn
Yeah,
right.
no worries. Thank you, mate.
Okay, no worries.
How strange is that there's a cycle path on Google through the middle? Very bizarre. Security was nice and friendly though. Bro, what is that building there? Does anyone know what that building is? It looks like something out of Pokemon. There's like massive glass spikes off of every corner and like Tetrises all across the building. That looks awesome. Probably sound like such a nerd right now, such an idiot, but look at that, that's amazing. Hiya. 42, thank you. There you are.
Thank you.
Enjoy. You too. We're getting an order from Popeyes for £2.90. Nice and close customer. Looks like there's a few delivery drivers outside. At least they're bikes, so they're probably waiting in there for orders. That tells me it might take a little while. Oh my God, it is very busy inside of here. Look at this. A lot of delivery drivers as well. Look at this. That is absolutely insane. I tried waiting for a few minutes, but there's no communication. And even more delivery drivers are turning up now as well. So I feel like we started off really strong here in Birmingham, but the last sort of 20 minutes or so, it's gone downhill a lot. Still going to be hopeful though. I'm going to give it maybe 5-10 more minutes in this area. And if I don't get an order come through, or one we're going to accept, I'll go for a ride around and see if we can get one from somewhere else. All right, I'm getting a double order in from Wingstop. Again, I don't think it's worth it, but just to stop sitting around and doing nothing, I'm going to accept it. And Wingstop's literally just here. Hiya, I got 2 orders. The motor in this bike is actually a Bafang 250 watt motor, one of the highest quality motors you can actually get, and it's got a real nice assist to it when you put it in mode 3, which is the highest mode. It's got 1, 2 and 3. To be honest with you, number 1 you don't really feel at all. 2 is like a nice little assist, and 3 is just really helpful, especially when you're going up hills and stuff. The bike feels very natural to ride. It doesn't feel like the motor's just propelling you really fast or out of your control, which is something I do enjoy. It gives a more real feel to it. But if you've ridden bikes before and you've ridden electric bikes, you'll know exactly what I mean. Oh, it wants to take me through the centre again. But now we know to go around the outside. That's the thing about new cities. I mentioned it before in this series, but knowing these little hints and tips can really make a difference on orders. How fast you complete the orders, how efficient you are, and that ultimately affects how much money you make. The longer you do this job, you'll realise the more money you start to make per hour, because you become smarter with your decisions and you know all the shortcuts. We need to get on the canal. How do I get on the canal? If I just go around here somewhere, I must surely end up on it. That's a nice little bougie area, isn't it? Look at that, a few restaurants around here as well. Here we go. Is it just stairs? I only see stairs to get down. Is there a ramp further this way? Potentially. Not too sure, let's go and find out. Nope, just more stairs. Birmingham, what are you doing, man? This isn't very accessible. Luckily I'm on a light bike, so I can just walk down the stairs, no problem at all. But what happens if you're in a wheelchair? Or if you've got a really heavy bike? This would be a struggle. But again, we're ticking off another canal. I had no doubts we'd see the canal here in Birmingham. It's kind of what Birmingham's known for. There used to be a massive importer and exporter back in the day. If you've watched Peaky Blinders, you'll definitely know about these canals. It leads all the way down into Camden in London, and they used to transport products on canal boats all the time on these canals. These days, that doesn't really happen because we have more efficient modes of transport, but people still like to do the journey on their canal boats. I really enjoy riding down canals. It's so much more peaceful than the roads. You don't have to worry about getting hit by cars, looking out for that sort of thing. But what you do have to look out for is these low bridges. Oh my god, this one's so low, I'm crouched down right now. These low bridges, and also falling into the water. Thankfully, that's not happened to me yet, and hopefully it never will, but you never know. 9 more minutes to this customer, let's go. Hello?
Hello?
Hiya, it's your delivery driver. I'm just outside.
Oh, yeah. Someone's just coming down for it now. There'll be 10 seconds.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Hiya, is it Wingstop?
Yeah.
Cool. Have you got the code, please?
26.
Thank you. There you are.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy. You too. Hiya. Can I grab the code, please?
It's 43.
43. Thank you. There you are.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy. That went so smoothly. I couldn't have asked for anything better there. Oh, let's get on the path before we get hit by a van. Yeah, I think this is University of Birmingham student accommodations. So 2 students, different flats, both ordering Wingstop at the same time. And after that order, that puts us up to £16.48. Still no tips. There is no way we're going to get to the end of this series without a single tip. I can't go an entire week working every single day and no one tip, surely. I usually always get tips in my London videos. People do tend to tip a bit more in London, I've noticed, which is one of the reasons I love delivering down there. I've got myself a nice ride back along the canal into the city centre. If I get an order along the way, I'll let you know. But if not, we'll catch up in the city centre. It took a little while, but we're now getting another order come through. This one's from Mr. Pretzels. It's obviously a little pretzel shop, £3.72. Oh dear, oh dear. I've just seen on the notes that this is inside of the Bullring. I don't think I can take my bike in there. And I don't actually see anywhere to lock up bikes, which is a problem. Let's try figure this out. Can you guys see anywhere to lock up a bike? I can only see this here. That's not gonna work. My lock's not gonna fit through. What do we do? What do we do? Why is there not just like bike locks around here? Oh, I don't see any signs that say no bikes. Thank you. Usually if you're not allowed to bring bikes through, there's always a sign that says no bikes, so we're gonna risk it. Yeah, this is the Bullring. I think it's one of the largest shopping centres in the UK. Obviously you've got the Westfields, which are much bigger. Let's go take that lift downstairs. Where have we got to go? Ground floor of building, outside Debenhams. Here we go then, ground floor, it's down here somewhere. Oh, look at that. It's the new Sidemen store. I think that launched the other day here. They actually did a grand opening and this place was rammed full of people. 1935. Right, now we've got to find our way outside of this building. There's so many different exits as well, so we're going to have to get lucky to go out the right one, otherwise we're going to have to ride all the way around the building to go in the direction we need to go. I don't even know if there's an exit on this floor. I don't think there is. We're going to have to go back up the lift. Oh, there's a massive queue though. There's got to be another way to exit. Oh, what's this? Stairs to... no. Alright, let's try go out the other side. This is a nightmare. You see earlier when I didn't accept orders that were inside of here, this is exactly why. It's just a nightmare. At least you guys get to see inside of the Bullring if you've never been here before. It's pretty massive. There's actually two sides to it. You've got the side we're in now, and then there's another one on the other side. There's a lot of restaurants and shops in here. What am I even doing? I'm explaining a shopping centre. You guys know what a shopping centre is. Right, finally found an exit. That took way longer than I would have liked. I think we came out of a pretty good exit there. Although the customer's surprisingly further than what I would have thought when I saw how much it paid. 13-minute journey. Oh my god, look at that. That's just like barren wasteland. That seems like such a waste. We're right in the city centre and there's all that land. How rare is that? I'm surprised the company hasn't brought that to build apartment blocks yet. Oh, it's cold now. It was cold earlier, but now it's even colder. I think the sun has gone in. And I was just inside in the nice warm, so it's a big difference coming outside. Oh look, welcome to Chinatown. I never knew Birmingham had a Chinatown. I think most of the cities so far we've been to have all had a Chinatown. My legs are burning so much, starting to feel like jelly. I think we're on day 5 now and it's starting to take its toll on my body. Physical exertion, my arms are aching, my wrists are aching, my legs are aching, my head's aching, everything's aching. So it's been quite the challenge so far. But I am excited now. We're over the halfway mark, and after today we've only got 2 more days of this and then it's over. I can rest. It feels so strange when I get off the bike and start walking. It's like my body's not used to it. It's used to being on a bike. At the end of the series we'll go over all the stats, like how far we've covered, everything like that, how many trains I've took, just all the different questions you've been asking in the comments as well, to round it up. Oh, the sun's back out now, that's nice, shining down on my face. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, and you've been enjoying the series, then be sure to drop a like down below. And while you're at it, drop a comment as well, it really helps the videos. There's a McDonald's over here. You know what, I'm actually really surprised that we didn't get a single order come through from McDonald's yet. I know there's a couple in the city centre, and I've gone past a few as well, but just no orders. Maybe my phone's been listening to me bad-mouthing them, and it's thought, you know what, let's stop giving him them orders, because he's not going to take them anyway. Alright, the map looks quite confusing here. There's a massive roundabout, so it wants to take me underneath. Hopefully I come out of the right exit. Oh yeah, there you are, mate.
Thank you.
Can I grab the code, please?
65.
65, thank you. After dropping off that order, we are now up to £20 and 20 pence. That is really, really bad. It's currently 10 minutes past 3. I came online about 10 to 12. So we've been delivering for about 3 hours and 20 minutes. So only £20 to show for that is very, very poor. But I'm gonna put it down to my bad decision making. I took a few orders that I probably shouldn't have took. And I was also waiting around in an area that I don't think was the best. So yeah, Birmingham, you've disappointed me today, but I'm going to hold my hands up and say maybe it was my fault. But something that didn't disappoint me today was actually this bike. If I'm being completely honest, I came into this video thinking I wasn't going to like it very much, because smaller bikes don't really have as much power or as much presence on the road. They're not usually as comfortable. But this little thing is like a little whippet. You get on it and you can nip in and out of everything. Roaming around the streets was really fun on this, and the battery lasted a lot longer than I thought it would. The battery actually, the cool thing about the battery is it's actually in the seat post, like it's integrated to the seat post. So if you want to take your battery out, you actually have to take your seat out, which is pretty hilarious, but it's quite effective. The battery is 36 volts and 9.6 amp hours, which I think is one of the smallest battery sizes in this whole series. But even saying that, you can see on our control panel here, we're just under halfway battery and we've covered 33.1 kilometers. So even though it's a small battery, it has covered a very large distance. And I think that's down to how lightweight the bike is. It's not having to move around a lot of weight. So even though the battery's smaller, it's performing better than it would on one of the bigger bikes. And you can see the handlebars have a nice clean look. I really like that I can mount my phone in the middle. And the handlebars are actually held on by a quick release lock, so it's really easy to get your handlebars on and off. This bike folds down in multiple different ways. You can fold your handlebars down here, it folds in half, and the pedals also fold as well. So if you're someone struggling for space, this bike would be perfect for you. We've got hydraulic disc brakes at the front and the rear, and here is the motor that sits in the back wheel. This is the Bafang motor, 250 watts, and it was more than enough for today. We've got a little rear rack here at the back as well. I didn't use it today, but if I had more time, I might have tried to mount my backpack on here. Moving on to the other side of the bike, you can see down here, we don't have a regular chain. It's a carbon drive belt. You guys know I love these things. They don't take much maintenance at all. I've never had one of these slip off on me, and they're so easy to keep clean and maintain. So I'm a big fan of that. And remember, if you want to potentially get your hands on this bike or any of the other 6 e-bikes you're going to see in this series, then there is a raffle you can access with the link below in the description. Tickets are £2 per entry, and the winner will get to choose one of the e-bikes used between day 1 and day 6. All the information will be down below in the description. That is going to be it for today's video here in Birmingham. Probably my most disappointing city so far. Sorry, Birmingham. But join me tomorrow for day 6 when we're going to